going on, car guys and car gals? It's the Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Leonard, subprime hero.
And we are over here with the one,
the only Dane Saville. That's
we should have a whole walk-up, a big wrestling walk-up for you right now. Are you coming on in here?
Woo.
Getting that. But welcome to the show, brothers.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
And happy National High Five Day, by the way.
It is National High Five Day. We're excited to have you here, folks. As you guys know, this isn't his first rodeo with us.
That's right.
The last time that we were together, it was his birthday, actually. And we got to sing a happy birthday on here. That was really cool, man. And you had just started with Search Lab back then. That was really neat to see you there and be able to talk to you. You were right across from us. We got you in there. We sang you happy birthday. What a great show that was, man. That was fun. I'll never forget that. That was really cool. I don't think we've ever done that on the show before.
No, I don't think we have.
That was our first and our last time we've done that. Well, probably won't be the last time ever, but it was the last time we did it and the first time. But no, man, it's an honor to have you here, brother. We're having a great time. This is the Kain Workshop 2023. We're here in Lexington, Kentucky at the Marriott City Center. And man, this has been great. You've been here every day. I've been watching you doing your thing. You guys have your booth right over that way. I mean, literally, it's like right that way, right?
Yeah, right
so, like, they're doing some big stuff over there. Greg's not here, but that's cool. Where's Greg at, by the way?
Greg's actually in Brighton, England, teaching people how to do SEO.
Of course he is.
SEO.
That sounds like Greg to me. That sounds like him to me. Yeah, that's great. But let's talk about the Kain event. Is this the first one you've ever been to?
This is my 4th or 5th.
My man, I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah.
So, what keeps you coming back to this event?
Well, I mean, David Kane's the nicest guy probably on the planet. And Eve is probably the nicest lady on the planet. you combine all of that niceness, you coalesce that, and you have really good people who, I was talking to people last night, and it's like other conferences, like you can get some substance, right? The different sessions you sit on, you can. But because it's so, Digital Dealer doesn't have like a target audience. It's like they just want to get some dealers there. It's like a variety of understanding the topics, right? So you get like people that are very novice, people that are intermediate. But David cultivates a relationship with people and continually does 20 groups and different things where when you come here, you're going to talk to a sophisticated crew of people. So the content you need to bring to the table needs to be much more elevated, much more in depth than other conferences. And so that depth of content and substance is what keeps bringing me back.
That's awesome. And that makes sense, especially because it is as intimate as it is. You have to be ready to go a little deeper. And everybody's open for that. They're ready. They're ready for that conversation. Let's really talk about this rather than kind of, pussyfooting around the harder talks or the bigger questions. No, let's get into it. Tell me how this is really going to help, and in a calm, cool, relaxed way. Still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're getting to the meat of it, but it's chill and it doesn't feel staunchy, right? It's not very sterile, right? It still feels very homey.
Yep. And to your point, everyone wants to engage and learn. This is one of the few conferences where dealers don't go, "Oh, here's my name. Let me flip this over." And
right.
I don't want you to know who I am.
Exactly.
Because they want to engage. They know that you are someone David Kain trusts. So you're someone they can trust to come have a conversation.
That's it, And speaking of David Kain, he's walking by
There's
right now.
David
Kain! Right? There he is right there. Look at the man. So many great things, man. Thank you again, Dave. I mean, what a great event. See what I mean by that? I mean, that's just who he is. He's just that smile that you guys just saw. That's literally him. Every word he says, hey, it's just, hey guys. It's a beautiful thing to see happen. I love being here for that reason, but no, it is true though. He is, it's the way that he gets everybody to integrate, to collab. That was a common word that we had during these interviews, is the collaboration between not just the dealer and the vendor, but from the vendor to the vendor. Yes. Now, how people here now, after having conversation, learning more about what they do and what they're about, because when they're on the stage, they're not pitching, they're talking about what they're about, what's going on, how they can help. That's what I love. So then we see vendors seeing that and they're like, hold on a second, that would make sense with what I'm doing. How does that integrate with my product? And then they're putting things together. They're collabing to bring a better experience for the dealer, which in turn makes a better experience for their customers. And that's the whole point. Let's make it for them. We need to stop fighting each other and we need to start helping each other make a better experience for the dealers, who is our clients, right? So we got to make that happen.
That's like the point. So to what you just said, this is such like an intimate occasion that actually I've had a lot of good conversations with other vendors too. And the reason that's important is because there's so many synergies, right? There's so many different aspects of what dealers need from different vendors. And I don't know what everyone does all the time. I don't know what everyone offers, but when we can have those conversations and we can understand what we'll offer, we can find those different pockets of how we can work together and how we can make automotive better holistically.
Right.
Yes.
Which is and I love that you say holistically, because this is still organic relationships being made, right? These are natural connections that get made when everybody, one, drops down their guard and isn't so worried about getting their message across or getting their customers or meeting the dealers or whatever the case is, because it is like meticulously lined up to, by the minute, getting people together so that everybody gets their time. But being able to see that we can all find a way to improve a dealer if you use what you're best at, I do what I'm best at, and we don't shy away from each other and saying, hey, let me go ahead and cue you in, tag team it, right? It's different times when you're getting inside of the, hey, bro, you know what? This is at a spot. I'm going to have to tag you in, get on in here and handle the rest of this match, right? And be able to use that together. Sometimes we can do 2 moves together, right? Double clothesline, whatever the case is, right? Sometimes we got to work together on it. But it is important that we do use our teams and we do tag other people into the fight for our customer.
That's the strange thing is that, so at Search Lab, we offer SEO, specialized local SEO and PPC. But for even clients we don't do PPC for, we do SEO or vice versa. We do PPC, but not SEO. There's like a weird sort of friction with the other agency that offers the other service, because it feels like people are like, well, this is my seat at the table. But PPC is different from SEO, which is different from social, which is different than F&I, and all the different operations, and all the different profit centers, all the different needs that dealers have. There's a seat at the table for everybody. So even if you offer a different service and you're not in the same agency, I would love to collaborate. If I'm an SEO provider and a dealer has a PPC provider that's not me, I would love to have conversations with that other vendor so we can find out where are they allocating that budget, what are they seeing in the keywords and queries. So that way, even though we're not the same company, we still have the same objective, which is serving the dealer. So let's have those conversations. That way we can supplement what they're doing on the PPC side with how we can build that in organic. So then they can reallocate budget to other efforts as we build that organic presence and visibility.
I love that. And I know that's true about you and your company. I know you guys are all about collab, because it's about that. Just because I don't do that for you doesn't mean I can't help you with that situation or how we can make our products work good together. And that's the point. Like, hey, I get it. I'm not going to have that, the PPC, because I'm down with PPC. You know me. But but if you got the PPC being done by somebody else besides the SEO, then you want to make sure that they're working together, because if they're fighting each other, it's not a good thing. So it's good that you're open to that. So for all y'all out there, if you know that you got an opportunity to work with these people, it's okay to collab. Matter of fact, reach out to them. You may have a client that does that needs what they do. Just because they also do something that you do doesn't mean that. So reach out to them. They can help you, and they will be happy to help you. I love that, man.
And it's also always awesome to have a guy that does the thing that you need. Right. And that's what we really want to make sure that we're always doing, is building the relationships with people, regardless of the brand. Right. I got a guy. His name's Dane. He'll take care of you.
That's right. I got a guy.
And Dane, you've gone through quite a rapid growth in responsibility for multiple people. Let's talk on that. We were just chatting about it a little bit yesterday.
That's awesome.
And about how many different, it was like 30 plus people that you're responsible 32. For now. What is that? What is that flow and adjustment to life been like?
Yeah, it is an adjustment. Luckily, I only have 2 of those 32 who directly report to me, so I don't have to manage all 32 directly. But I was an island unto myself in my last role at my last company, so I didn't have to worry about I didn't need to document processes. I didn't need to, right? It was like me, like I am the process. I know what right? I know what right. So it's like now it's like figuring out, how can I, if I want to learn something, I can just go out and do it. So now with 32 people, how can I elevate them? What training materials can I provide? What resources can I provide? What sort of programs can I get and put in place? Whether it's something I create, something that we purchase, such as Kristen Seiden is doing GA. She helped create the GA4 product. For GA4, getting our team prepped. So whether it's something internally we create or something we can outsource and purchase, what are ways now that I can elevate the whole team? And so I have so many different people whose skills and expertise I have to worry about, and not just Me.
You.
And I don't have any kids, so it's really weird to have to worry about other people this much.
And their kids, right? What's going on with your kids? I can't relate,
brother, but I can imagine that you're doing a great job with what you know, right? And that's part of it. It just starts with the heart. You know, if you lead with love with every decision you make, you're always going to make the right decision. Even if it doesn't work out great, it was the right decision because it was love, right? So just remember that always, man. But, you know, you're right. It is. But at the same time, having all these different personalities, different skills elevates you. You know, so also remember that, you know, you want to be elevated by the people around you because you're going to elevate them while they elevate you at the same time. A rising tide lifts all ships. And that's 100% what's happening there for you, brother. I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome stuff.
I appreciate
it for you. I know taking on that kind of responsibility is scary. Lou and I have been in charge of people like that or had people in that type of capacity. Granted, we train a lot, but that's not our charge, right? You know, but at the same time, we take it in on that role. But for right now, in our own company, it's just Lou and I right now. So, yeah, so it's like really... It's to take on and have the responsibility of others. It's a big task, but it's a big honor. You know, you feel very honored. I know you do.
It is. And you know, the thing is, I was talking to Jordan Cox at Gates Automotive last night, and it's about leadership.
Wow.
I don't know about you guys, but for the longest time, I was like, I need to be the smartest guy in the room. I need to have the best skill set of SEO. Now, like as a leader, I'm like, I don't want to be the smartest. I want my team to be the smartest people in the room. I want them to be better than I am.
I agree.
In different specialties of what we do. I just need to be good at coalescing the right people together and stewarding the ship, right?
Yeah.
I just need to be able to direct and not worry about being the smartest guy.
Right. You don't want to always be the smartest guy in the room.
Not that I ever was anyway.
Right.
But.
Right.
Yeah, we fool ourselves when we think that, right?
When you do walk into a room and you're the smartest guy, it's a scary room to be in because you're
especially for me.
Great points.
You know, I definitely like to walk in rooms, and the majority of the time, it's kind of everyone's so much smarter than I am, and I get to soak in so much, you know, and I love walking to those rooms because it elevates me. The more that I'm in those rooms, you know, we are the company that we put around ourselves, you know, so find those rooms, people that are like that, hire the people that are A people if you're a B person in that category. Look for those because you don't want people that you could look good in front. You want people that help each other look good. We all lift each other up. We pull each other up because the term that you hear, you know, the weakest link is basically what you are, right? I forgot the exact terminology on that, but you know, we are your weak. You are your. That's right. You are your weakest link, right? And that's why you want to make sure that your weakest link has somebody there that can help elevate whatever they're weak at, and then they can help because whatever that weakest link is, they have a skill somewhere. And that skill can be helpful for all of us.
Absolutely.
That's right. Maximizing the potential that everybody has. That's fusing together a good culture. When you have that many people, it is important that everybody feels valued, everybody feels welcomed, and everybody actually feels fulfilled. They feel utilized. Because the worst thing for anybody to really go through is not feeling like they're contributing. That leads into just chaos. And really, we want anybody that we do team up with to feel like they're valued.
Absolutely.
Right? And when you're leading that many people, it's because you could have a Toyota-thon issue, right? A whole bunch of car guys getting in a fight inside of a Toyota store, right? Which happens, right? Which you can tell that they're car guys because that was a hilarious non-fight. Okay. Definitely needed somebody to come in there, show them what was up, but keep being car guys, everybody. But the peace and the connections that need to happen to be able to make business happen, but make culture, cultivate good quality products. That's what you want, and not be burdened down by the headaches that other people have in life. And we were talking about it yesterday. Like when you do hire people, you got to remember, hey, I love all the awesome assets that you're going to bring us to our company, but what's going to be the problem, right? What is my problem when I have you? Because everybody deals with stuff. The thing is so do our clients, so do our kids, so does our community. The idea is to keep the mindset in place to be able to say, no matter what happens, we're going to be able to figure this out. We're going to find the answers, and we're going to be able to cultivate a good culture together where everybody does feel valued. Now, you, sir, make sure that everybody around, anybody that has a conversation with you, they feel valued. And I love that because it is. Everybody leaves your little spot lifted up a little bit, pumped up a little bit. And I do love that. When we have a conversation with you, we're loving it. Yesterday, you had those dope glasses. Those are nice, too. You had some really nice glasses frames yesterday. Those were hot. With that said, and inside of Search Lab, got your dope glasses on. What is it that you have seen at this event that has been better or different than the others, other than the cast?
What's interesting is that, as I talked earlier about like the substance and quality of content here at the show, it's interesting that what kind of sticks out to me is there's been a lot of content that has been very similar in theme. So meaning, for example, the different people talking about SEO, for example, we're all talking about GA4, Chat GPT, or Jasper, whatever the platform is for AI. We're talking about the same thing. So to me, it's like, it almost like reinforces the value of what we're saying, right? Like, it's almost like, when you tell yourself something, but whenever 3 other people tell you something, right, it starts to have a little more validation. Exactly.
Yeah, so I agree with you.
So for here, to me, what kind of sticks out is just the validation of ideas and best practices. And I talked yesterday actually about best practice. And what is a best practice? A best practice is something that everybody does. You don't want to be a best practice practitioner. You want to be a first practice practitioner. So you want to be one of the first to employ that practice.
So true.
As we have these conversations, we're forward thinking about here are these ideas we are sharing, but not just here are the ideas we're sharing, but how can we innovate and iterate and get better in what we're offering?
Man, that's
bro.
That's
I gotta give you some for that.
That's right on. Good brew right there.
That was real good. Yeah, I like that. And that's
put that in your cup and sip on
that. Yeah, that's right. So that was some good stuff right there. That'll keep you up. I'm telling you, folks, that's what it is about. What he just said there is so on the money. It's so on cue. I love it, man. And I love you, bro. You're a good dude. We appreciate you. Before you even with this company, it was always about you to me. Like it was. So I know wherever you go, there's something good there. Yeah,
I appreciate
you bring that, bro. You bring a light, man.
It means a lot because you guys are the real deal here. You guys are genuine, really good people.
Well,
so
I appreciate that.
That's why you're here. That's why you're doing this here at the David Kain conference, because everyone knows your reputation. Everyone knows that what you're going to bring to the table is genuine, authentic, the real article, and you bring the value. So it's awesome to have you guys.
Thank you so much for that, brother.
I'm giving you a hug on that.
Yeah, me too, bro. I appreciate it, dude. Seriously.
Thank you. But you met the best part of us last night. You met our wives.
I did, yes.
And had the chance for that.
Beautiful. You guys are lucky guys.
Yeah, we
are. We
got good coffee.
We definitely married above our pay grade. That's for sure.
But no, we definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much for those kind words. But seriously, this is something that is masterfully curated by David, and we are so thankful that we get the chance to be able to be with high quality people. But you can do the same too, folks. It's not just us here. Okay, you can be here too. You can find the people that can help upgrade you, take you to the next level, and actually build some relationships that will last a lifetime. This is such a great opportunity for anybody that wants a little bit of a change up to the conference status quo, if you will. You definitely want a little bit of a boutique one like this. With that said, everybody, we are so excited to continue on this day of day 3, and we've been having so much fun. Dane, how do people get a hold of you? What's the best way for them to just start connecting with you?
You know what? LinkedIn's a good place to start.
It is.
Dane.Saville at searchlabdigital.com. You know what? Just reach out to me, 919-413-1975, my number. It's my personal cell. I'm happy to field any call. Pick up the phone. Give me a call. Anytime. I'm happy to, anytime I say this, like, our folks at Search Lab are like, Dane's so good at getting back to people. Like when we talk to like different dealers and everything. And I say, quit saying that because my team doesn't hear from me for like 3 days at a time. Like they're waiting to hear from me. And they're jealous. They're like, why do you get back to everybody else so fast? But shoot me a text, make a call. Love to connect.
Awesome. I love it, man. Yeah. Well, we want to make sure that the entire world they already know. We've already told them before, but we're going to go ahead and sound it off one more time that our friend from Search Lab, the one, the only Dane Saville, is
100% CGC approved. That's right. Let's go. Well, folks, what a great show this has been. Let's forgive, focus, fly. Let's make this happen. We're going to drop some F-bombs with our man right now. Let's do it. On the count of 3, hands on your shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing. Keep growing. Yes,
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Make sure that you blow Dane up. Let him know how much you appreciate him. And check out Search Lab. See what it is that they are brewing, because they are brewing solutions.
That's right.
I am Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy.
And I'm Fred Leonard, Subprime Hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast with the one,
the only Dane Saville.
That's right, everybody. Keep brewing solutions. We'll be right back.
Yeah.